Knives are essential tools for any cook, and investing in quality kitchen knives can significantly enhance your cooking experience. This guide covers various types of knives, their use, and materials to help you choose the best knife for your needs. Now let's talk about different types of knives. First, a chef's knife. A chef's knife is a versatile, all-purpose knife, ideal for chopping, slicing, dicing, and mincing various types of vegetables, fruit, meat, and fish. I have this Western one and this Japanese one, also known as Gyuto. Now let's talk about a paring knife. A paring knife is a small, light-weighted knife with a pointed tip, perfect for delicate tasks like peeling, trimming, and slicing small fruits and vegetables. Then one of my favorite knives. It is a utility knife. It is essential in my home kitchen, but also in my professional kitchen. It's a precise knife for tasks where a chef knife is too large and a paring knife is too small. I use mine for everything, from slicing fruit and dicing onions, to cutting sandwich and mincing garlic. Now we move over to the long one, a carving knife. A carving knife is a long, narrow knife designed for slicing thin, uniform cuts of cooked meat, such as poultry or roast. This without tearing them because of the long, sharp blade. And then we go to one that may surprise you, the bread knife. And it may surprise you because I would consider a bread knife one of the most essential knives in any kitchen. The long serrated edge is perfect for cutting through soft items like ripe tomatoes without crushing them. And then one that's not very common in kitchens, but definitely in butcheries, the butcher knife. The butcher knife is a large curved knife designed for cutting through meat, skin and bones. And now we move over to cleavers and breaking knife. Because when we are talking about cleavers, there are two types. We have the Western and the Chinese. Western cleavers are heavy with a thick blade, which is meant for cutting hard materials like meat and bones. Chinese cleavers have a very light and thin blade, and they're used as a chef's knife. Now let's talk about a boning knife. When breaking down cuts of meat, I always use a boning knife. It has a narrow, flexible blade that's used for separating meat from bones, trimming fat and filleting fish with precision. Just look at the flexibility. One that's not so common in the Western kitchen, but definitely is in other parts of the world, is the nakiri. The nakiri knife is a Japanese style knife with a thin rectangular blade designed for straight up and down chopping, making it ideal for slicing, dicing and chopping vegetables. And finally we have a tourné knife. A tourné knife is a small knife with a curved blade that mimics the shape of a bird's beak, ideal for peeling and making decorative cuts. Now let's talk about knife materials. Carbon steel is super sharp and it is very easy to maintain, but when it comes to cleaning, it is very difficult because it is prone to rust. That's why after cleaning it, you should always leave it completely dry. The next one is Damascus steel. Damascus steel is made from layered metals, combining durability with a sharp edge. As you can see, it has all these beautiful patterns, and those are the different layers of steel. Now, stainless steel. Stainless steel is very rust resistant and there is low maintenance, but it may require frequent sharpening. And then the final one, and that is the high carbon stainless steel. It offers a balance of sharpness, edge retention and a corrosion resistance. Then let's talk about knife handles. Handles are made from various materials, such as wood, plastic, metal and composites, affecting grip and comfort. Choose one that feels comfortable and provides good control. Apart from the material, shape is also very important. There is a difference between Japanese handles and Western handles. I can show you very quickly. Over here we have a Western handle and here is a Japanese handle. A Western handle is always a lot heavier, so the balance point is completely different. With a Western handle, it's always more in your hand, while with a Japanese handle, it's always more to the front. This affects your cutting technique as well. When choosing a knife, it's always very important to keep one thing in mind. A knife can be neutral, a knife can be left-handed or right-handed. If you're a lefty and you're buying a right-handed knife, yeah, it's not gonna work so well. If you have the opportunity, definitely go to a knife shop. I always go to mine. It's called Knives World, or here in the Netherlands, Meesterslijpers. They also provided these lovely knives because it makes such a difference to feel a knife and to choose one that fits your needs. Because if you buy a proper one, you'll have it for life. Watch the entire series on Granda and start mastering the fundamentals of cooking. Just click the link in the description.